Yo guys, what is going on? It is Mr. DJM here, back again bringing you another video. This is another player review where I put two players head to head up against each other. So today we have got Lukaku versus Mertens, both 86 rated strikers. Now I like to call this one the Battle of the Belgiums. So we are going to determine who is the better player to buy on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. So if you've not seen this series before on my channel, I did actually do Neymar versus Bale in my first episode of this. So if you want to see that, I'll leave that in the link in the description. But yeah, as I say, today we're doing Lukaku versus Mertens, and we're going to decide who's the better buy on Ultimate Team. So, as always, I'll split it into 5 key components that determine who is the better purchase on FIFA 18. So, key component number 1, stats. Pretty obvious just how well their stats suggest they're going to play in game. Key component number 2, valuation on the market. Again, pretty obvious just how much they cost. Key component number 3, linkability, what nation they're from and what league they play in. And key component number 4, how well they play in game. Now, sometimes players play better or even worse than their stats actually suggest. And then key component number 5, can they play in a number of positions on the pitch? So yeah, we've got that. So we're going to determine who is the better purchase by those 5 key components. So as always guys, make sure you drop a like on this video, make sure you guys subscribe and all that good stuff, and we are going to get straight into this. So we're going to start off with reviewing Romelu Lukaku. So he's an 86 rated striker from Manchester United. He's got 83 pace, 85 shooting, 70 passing, 74 dribbling, 34 defending and 84 physical. He's 6'3", medium to medium work rate, left footed. He's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Now he played 10 games for me and got a really good return. He managed to score 15 goals and got 1 assist. So this guy in game was such a good player, got a lot of goals for me. Now I paid 47,750 coins, which is actually quite a lot more than what I actually paid for Mertens. So that is something that you're going to have to take into account. But so yeah, those are some of Lukaku's stats there. And his valuation is considerably more than Mertens, so you're going to have to take that into account. But he is a very good goal scorer, as the stats suggest, with his record getting 15 goals in 10 matches. That is actually a really good return. So I just want to pick out a few of his key stats here. So 93 strength is just really good. He's obviously a very powerful, physical striker. 89 finishing as well. That is a very good finishing. I'll have to say, he was a very clinical player in game. And then 89 sprint speed as well was a bit of a surprise. You wouldn't really associate Lukaku being really quick on this game. But when this guy gets going, he is very hard to catch with that 89 sprint speed. Also with his 93 strength to go with it. Very hard to push off the ball. So we've covered the first 2 key components. So on to key component number 3. Linkability. So what nation he's from and what league he plays in. Now obviously it's the Battle of the Belgiums. So they're both from Belgium, so that is a draw for the nation, but it comes all down to their league then. So Lukaku does play in the Premier League, but he also plays for Manchester United, which is huge points in his favour in my opinion, just because there is a lot of good players you can link him next to. For example, someone like an Anthony Martial, a Paul Pogba, just some really good players that play for Manchester United that you'd get a green link to. But also there's a lot of obviously good players in the Premier League, like you know, like a Hazard or a De Bruyne even, that you could link him to perfectly because they're both from Belgium. So as I say, Lukaku has got a really good league to be from. In my opinion, the BPL is the best league, so it's definitely points in his favour. So on to key component number 4 now. How well does he play in game? Does he play as well as his stats suggest? Does he live up to his 86 rating? And I have to say, in my opinion, he definitely does. Lukaku's actually one of my favourite strikers on this game. He's just an out-and-out goal scorer, very physical, very good in the air, very clinical. He's actually a very complete forward in my opinion because he can do everything. Very good at getting in behind and finishing chances off. Great with his head. I'd say his main weaknesses are maybe linking the play up, like his passing. As he only did get 1 assist, you could maybe look to add a bit more of that to his game. And versatility, I think he can only play as a striker. So we are going to move on now to Dries Mertens. So Dries Mertens was originally an 86 centre forward. I've converted him to a striker. He's got 90 pace, 82 shooting, 79 passing, 89 dribbling, 36 defending and 55 physical. So Mertens there has actually got better stats apart from shooting and physical. So that's something in his favour. He's 5'7". He's got high to low work rate, right-footed, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He got 8 goals and 7 assists in the 10 matches for me. Now, yeah, he didn't really get anywhere near the same amount of goals that Romelu Lukaku got. However, he did get a considerable amount of assists, more than Lukaku, getting 7 assists. So he's definitely a bit more of a creative striker in that sense that he can create chances for other players around him. I bought him for 19,000 coins, which is a lot cheaper than Lukaku as well. So we're going to pick out a few of Mertens' key stats. 94 agility with 92 balance and 89 dribbling. That just altogether, if you combine all them stats, just means he's a very, very good dribbler on this game. Also with 93 acceleration, a very quick striker, very good at getting in behind the defence. Some of his weaknesses, I think it's pretty obvious. He's obviously not the strongest on this game. It is fairly easy to push him off the ball. I'd just say that's mainly one of his weaknesses. So we've covered his valuation and his stats. So we're on to key component number 3 for Mertens. So again, he is from Belgium. He does get a few good links though from being from the Calcio A League, which is another league that I'm a massive fan of. People like Roger Nainggolan and Marek Hamsik, he gets a green strong link to. And also he could link to someone like a Paulo Dybala. So Calcio 8 is a very strong league in my opinion. It's got to be considered up there as one of the best. However, in my opinion, it is not the BPL, so Lukaku has got that in his favour. But of course, him being from Belgium is a very good league, but obviously Lukaku has that as well. So how does he play in game? Does he live up to his 86 rating? Now, I do think Mertens is a very talented player, and I feel he probably does live up to his 86 rating. However, I did have a bit more of a problem with him than Lukaku. I feel when he has a chance, he's not as deadly in front of goal, which is a slight issue in my opinion. Now, it depends what you want from your striker. Do you just want him to be an out-and-out goal scorer, or do you want him to be a bit more of an all-rounder, creating chances for other people as well? I just like my striker to score the goals. I'd like my midfielders to create the chances. Just get my striker to score the goals. That's maybe why I liked Lukaku a little bit more. But Mertens did have a lot of things going for him in terms of his dribbling and creating chances. I was very impressed with that. And don't get me wrong, he can score a lot of goals for you in the team. I do feel he works very well in a two-striker system as well. I'd actually say him and Lukaku as a strike partnership actually work really well. So you could consider getting both of them. But obviously we're reviewing who is better. So it's them up against each other. So finally, versatility. Can he play in a number of positions? Now, I actually do feel Mertens can. I've used him fairly recently on Foot Champs as a left midfielder or left winger, and I felt he did pretty well there. So yeah, he could definitely play on the left. He could also play as a cam, in my opinion. So Mertens is definitely more versatile, which can be quite a useful thing if you need to change formation. It might not be going how you want in game, and you need to change things up. So he could move out onto the left or could move a bit deeper into the cam role. So that is something in his favour. So basically, guys, now I'm going to summarise. Given everything what I've just said, I'm going to tell you who I think is the best buy on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. I just want to say, first of all, these are both very good strikers and very good low-budget options to go with. And as I say, I do think if you could afford both of them, then I'd actually recommend having these two as a strike partnership. But in my opinion, I do feel that Lukaku is a better all-round low-budget striker to go with, just because he scores so many goals and he's such a complete forward. And that's mainly why I feel Lukaku wins this. His price is a lot more than Mertens, but I still feel for around about 40 to 50k, that's not too much to splash out on a complete striker like Lukaku. So that is why I have chosen him. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who voted on the poll for last week. We're going to have a poll for this one as well, so make sure you guys do that. Who you think is the better buy, Lukaku or Mertens? But for the last poll, it was 78% who agreed with me. Bale was a better buy than Neymar. So it's interesting that you guys do feel that Bale is the better option than Neymar. So yeah, guys, that is great. Make sure you do this poll, Lukaku versus Mertens. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think. Who is the better buy? Because I reckon this one might be slightly more controversial. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. As always, guys, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next video.